Hey guys, it's Amber and I'm back for my 17th to 18 week update for my Rainbow Baby number 2. So today I am officially 18 weeks and 2 days pregnant. Whoop whoop. So I'm almost at the halfway mark, which is exciting, but yet I don't know, like the more time it goes by, I kind of wish that I had more time. But nonetheless, time is definitely flying by. So today I'm just going to be talking about what happened over the last 2 weeks, any appointments I had, growth, and of course, I'm really blessed and lucky. I get to see my baby every 2 weeks, so I do have sonogram pictures and updates. So we're going to start with week 17. Okay, so for week 17, I did have an appointment. I had an appointment at my high-risk doctor. Um, I had an appointment at my high-risk doctor, and the appointment went really well. And also, I was involved in like a minor fender bender accident outside of my apartment complex. So the day I had an accident, I actually went to the ER to get checked out just because I was like cramping a little bit. It wasn't a bad accident. I was like literally just pulling out of my parking lot. But you just never know when you're pregnant, so you want to make sure. So I also had an ultrasound the week that happened, which was like the start of my 17th week. And then I had a sonogram the following week. So my ultrasound the week of the 17th week, it was probably one of the worst ultrasound experiences I've ever had. It was at a hospital that is closing down, but if you don't know, I'm a paramedic, so that was like the closest hospital to where I was at. It was just easier for me to go there. But at the end of the day, everything was fine. The fluid was fine. My baby was still measuring like a week ahead. So after that, I had my appointment with my high risk doctor this last Thursday, and everything went fine. Everything went fine as well. But with that appointment, I was also measuring. I was supposed to be like 16 weeks and 6 days, like 17 weeks. I was measuring like 18 a day or something. So I'm measuring like almost 2 weeks ahead. So they weren't really sure what was going on. So they were like, well, the ultrasound tech was like, yeah, we might change your due date. The doctor might change it. Are you sure of these dates? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, my first 3 ultrasounds, they gave me a due date of June 28th. She's like, no, I'm getting June 20th, blah, blah, blah. So the doctor might change it. So anyway, doctor ended up changing it. My new due date is actually June 23rd. She went with the ultrasound that she got from my 13-week appointment and not the one that she got for this appointment because she said I was too far along to change it, which is what I've been reading. When I reach out to people like Baby Center and stuff, they say the same thing, like it's way too late in the game to change your due date, so we'll probably say the same. I think it's the same. I don't think it's changed. I just think for once and God willing that I'm going to have a normal baby and not have an IHER baby, which is, my baby Leah was a strong baby. No problems feeding, no problems gaining weight, but nobody wants to see their baby in the NICU. Nobody wants to not be able to take their baby home, right? They have them. So definitely to be able to experience that feeling that I never got to have before of just taking my baby home or having the baby sleep in the room with me or having a baby that doesn't, we don't have to worry about as far as gaining weight and things would definitely be like a blessing and something new for me. So I'm just really antsy and I'm really optimistic about what's going to happen this time, but they just still just have to monitor me and make sure that everything is fine. So for week 17, that's the week the baby practices sucking and swallowing, which is cool. So they weigh about 5 or more ounces, and they're the size of my palm, around 5 inches long. So they're like from here to here, which makes sense because she was saying that this was the last time that I'll be able to see my baby in like one ultrasound like all together, like a profile shot. After that, it will have to be like in separate chunks, which is, it makes sense for me. Out of all the ultrasounds I've had and over the years, it makes sense. Also, it says the heartbeat is around 140 to 150, twice the size as mine, which is true. When I had the last ultrasound, the heartbeat was 158. The ultrasound I had on Thursday was 158. I don't know what it was, the ultrasound I got when I got an accident, because they didn't tell me anything. It was the quietest ultrasound I've ever had, so I don't know what happened. They didn't tell me anything. Also, says also baby is practicing reflexes right now. It kind of feels like that. Like I said, I still feel the same movements. It still feels kind of the same. I've been feeling like this, like, I don't know if it's like a punch or a jabbing feeling lately, but I feel in the same spots. I don't know if that's baby. I don't know if that's something else I'm feeling, but I do feel that now, like, I don't, it's too early to do kid counts, but since I've been feeling things, I'm starting to get nervous if I don't feel something, or it's like, you know, it's too early. So if I'm worried about not feeling anything, I usually try to like drink juice or drink. Sorry guys, this is really bothering me. I have like on a halter top bra and it's not working. So I usually try to drink like juice or water or something to make baby move, and it usually works out pretty well for me. So that's what I've been doing. So week 17 also says I was considered 4 weeks and not 5, so I have 5 more months on pregnancy, which makes sense. So week 17, I also weighed 136, and I had my Uggs on too. The last time I think I went to the doctors, I was 132, 134 with my Uggs on. So far from the beginning to this point, I've only gained 4 pounds, which is cool, so I'm halfway done, which means I still have like another 25 to go, which is fine. Honestly, all my pregnancies I've never went over gaining like 22 pounds. So hopefully I can stay in that range and not gain the 25, the 30. I know 25 is the healthy number, so I'm trying to stay in the healthy number. Trying to eat a little bit better. Now that I can drink water, it doesn't make me nauseated. I try to drink a lot of water, and my body's actually like craving it a lot. That's one thing too. This week I've been craving water more and more, and it's like cold water. And I'm not pregnant. I usually love room temp water, but now my water has to be like freezing cold. It just tastes so much better. It's just how I have to have it. So yeah. So week 18, pretty much the same things going on with baby, except this time along with the practicing sucking and swallowing. My baby is now yawning, which is cute. On the ultrasound, we actually saw he or she with their mouth open. Speaking of gender, I'm going to get to that soon, but we saw he or she with their mouth open. You can see them like sucking in the fluid and all that. It was really, really, really cute. We got like a cute little face shot. It was really cute. So 5.5 inches long. Same thing, about 5 to 6 ounces. Size of a boneless chicken breast you make for dinner. That's cute. That's a cute way to describe it. And it says in a few weeks now you'll feel twisting, rolling, and kicking and punching in the womb, which is cool because I think I feel that now, like I just said. And also the hiccups baby has. I remember with Noah, he used to have a lot of hiccups. I didn't feel any with Leah, but I remember Noah had like a lot. I could just feel them. I know what they feel like. I haven't felt any yet with this baby, so who knows what he or she is. But speaking of gender, we did find out the gender the last ultrasound we had at my high-risk doctor, but I don't know because my gender reveal is not until not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So I'm anticipating that. I've got my outfits together. I've got my makeup plans. I'm also doing a gender reveal photo shoot after that. So it's going to be a very, very, very exciting day. I didn't do a gender reveal with Leah for like emotional reasons, but I'm doing one this time because I really just don't want to miss out on important moments. You know what I mean? Last time I had a lot of moments that I missed from being sad and worrying, and I really, really, really don't want to miss any of those moments this time. So I'm excited for the gender reveal. It's going to be like a little brunch style gender reveal. We're going to the harbor, the National Harbor, so it has a Ferris wheel and some water, so I'm going to do the whole smoke bomb thing out there. As far as my predictions and what everybody says and wives' tales, I don't know what I'm having. I've had both, and I remember experiencing symptoms with both, and honestly, it could go either way for me. I've had the breaking out, which is supposed to be a girl. My skin's flawless, which is supposed to be a boy, and then I've had the food cravings. It can go salty or it can go sweet, either way. So I just I really, 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 really don't know this time. So we'll see. What else is baby doing this week? On my body, what's my body doing? What is mommy's body doing this week? So it says, yes, my uterus is expanding. Backaches, yes, I'm so sorry, backaches. So I cannot get comfortable. Like, no matter what I do, sleeping, it took me a while to get comfortable. Last night in my bed, like, if I'm halfway asleep and I get woken up, then I'm up for, like, the next 2 hours. Like, at work, I usually can sleep at work in the beds they have. I can't sleep there anymore. I think I'm going to get one of those body pillows or get, like, a mattress pad for my bed because my back is really starting to hurt. From, like, the top to the bottom. I've never had back pain in any of my other pregnancies, which makes me think, too, that this is going to be a bigger baby. So I'm having a lot of back pains. Heartburn, yes, I am having some heartburn, especially if I lay down too fast. If I drink something spicy or acidic, I'll have a lot of heartburn, so I am experiencing that, too. Other than that, those are all my symptoms so far. My legs are bleeding. I mean, not my legs. My gums do bleed when I brush my teeth. Even if I'm like just gentle with it, they bleed. I don't have like gum disease. I go to the dentist, so I know it's not that. I know it's hormones. Leg cramps, yes. The back of my left calf just started hurting like 2 days ago at work. First, I thought I slept wrong, then it was still hurting the next day. I'm like, okay, these are the leg cramps that are starting to come. I remember those. No stretch marks for me. Bloating a little. Yes, I do have some bloating. If I eat too much, my stomach will feel really, really full. I just feel bloated and just feel like it's like trapped gas. No stretch marks for me. I am using bio oil. I plan to keep using bio oil the rest of my pregnancy. It's safe. I've used it in all 3 of my pregnancies. I plan on continuing to use it. I don't have any stretch marks from previous ones, so I'm praying this one be the same way. So I'm team bio oil. I'm team preventative. Even though stretch marks are still genetic, there's still ways to remove them. There's still ways to try to prevent as many as there are. So I'm going to use it just in case. That's how I feel. So now we can get to the ultrasound picture. All right, so here is my picture from the Hyrax doctor. You can see that on here it says it's supposed to be about, you can't see, but it says, can you see that? It says it's supposed to be like 16 weeks and 6 days, and I was measuring, like I said, 18 weeks in 1, 18 weeks in 2, so that was not accurate. But yeah, this is the last profile shot. You'll see a baby, and even then it's kind of like cutting it close. I think on this one, this is like the foot. And here she didn't even get to get the foot. This is like an arm or something. But yeah, this is definitely my last week of having a full profile picture for baby. So that's kind of sad, but it's exciting because that means baby's growing and growing, and it's almost time to meet baby. All right, so now I'm gonna do a bump shot, guys. Okay. This is front. This is left side. This is right side. That way. Profile.